Wednesday, October 22nd edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Meteorologist Matthew East here along with you. Some pretty chilly weather out there this morning. That's a look from the Banner Elk web camera there, courtesy of resortcams.com. Check out the temperature in Banner Elk, 31 degrees. So it's obviously sub-freezing there with a west wind at 8 miles per hour. So a definitive chill in the air. We continue to progress deeper through the fall foliage season. Here is today's fall foliage photo of the day from Skip Sickler, and that is near Grandfather Mountain, where you have some more and really more and more of the fall foliage making its way from the trees to the ground, especially the higher up you go in elevation across the Carolinas. And so again, the best color to be found when you get away from the highest elevations. So below 4,000, 4,500 feet, that seems to be where most of the color currently resides. The higher mountain elevations are past the peak of the fall foliage season. What a beautiful day yesterday. Look at these highs in the 70s in many spots. Now, cooler in Boone at 56. A little warmer down in Columbia at 80. But a good chunk of North Carolina in the 70s yesterday. And currently it's cool out there. You have temperatures, like I showed you there, in a couple of mountain spots. They're sub-freezing. It's 40s in a lot of the Piedmont, including Charlotte and Greensboro. And then you hit 50s through the eastern parts of the Carolinas until eventually it's 61 in Cape Hatteras. Now, here's the setup today. Low pressure off the mid-Atlantic coast. On the backside of that low pressure, it's going to be a breezy day. Really a couple of breezy days on the way today and tomorrow. Those winds out of the northwest could be pretty gusty at times. The radar relatively quiet now, but we have had these areas of some showers pivoting from Virginia down through northeastern North Carolina. I think that'll basically stay in northeastern North Carolina and points north and east from there. There's been enough rain to prompt earlier in the morning a flash flood warning for parts of the New York City metro with that persistent rain over the western parts of Long Island. Again, all associated with this upper level low that you can see there on the modeling. This is the European upper air chart valid today. And for the next 24 hours, that upper level low is the big weather player. But watch what happens as we get toward this weekend and early next week. A nice ridge develops in the southeast. Now, it's not going to be terribly warm, but we will basically see a fantastic weekend, and the weather looks very, very nice as well as we get into the first few days of next work week. Today, though, going to be a cool October day, a lot of sunshine, breezy conditions, though. Now, there'll be some clouds in the mountains due to that upslope type of flow, but across the foothills and much of the Piedmont, a lot of sunshine. Now, as you get into northeastern North Carolina, that's where you'll have the clouds and that continued shower chance over that way. Again, it will be relatively breezy. This is what Futurecast is printing out for winds this afternoon. These are sustained winds, 15, 20 miles per hour. Could see some gusts, 25, 30 plus at times today. Highs today topping out in the 60s in many Piedmont spots. Look at Boone, only around 48 this afternoon. Tomorrow, still relatively breezy, a lot of sunshine, and still 60s for a lot of the region for your Thursday afternoon high temperatures. And then on Friday, maybe some high clouds, but I think a lot of sunshine overall. A little bit warmer, a lot of us creeping up to around 70 or so for those Friday afternoon highs. And again, the weekend looks great. I'm anticipating low to maybe mid-70s for highs with plentiful sunshine all weekend long. All right, in the tropics, we have a new tropical depression. It's down here in the southern Gulf of Mexico, really in the eastern Bay of Campeche. Let me flip over to the enhanced satellite imagery here and show you what we're looking like. And you had enough of a flare-up of this convection yesterday evening that this was classified as a tropical depression. That convection has weakened a bit. Those cloud tops have warmed just a bit as we've gone through early this morning. But again, this is tropical depression number 9, centered about 120 miles west-southwest of Campeche, Mexico, moving east at 6 miles per hour. There's still some uncertainty with the track, but it looks like this will likely cross the Yucatan Peninsula and then head into the western Caribbean Sea. Now, we'll see what the overall environment looks like as this gets toward the Caribbean Sea. A lot of times, if you get a tropical system in this region, it can rapidly deepen just due to the location it is in the Atlantic Basin. But there might be some dry air around, and at this point, the National Hurricane Center is not indicating re-strengthening with this as it gets toward the western Caribbean Sea. So plenty of time to watch that, and we will do just that in coming days. All right, that is it for today's edition of the video. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.